Hey, what's up everybody, it's Red94 here bringing you another action figure review. This time it is on the Neca Portal 2 Peabody action figure. Finally this figure has been released. It's been delayed a few times and I can see why, because of the amount of detail and sculpting that went into this thing. This is not an easy figure to make. I can just tell from the look at it, it just looks great. It looks amazing. Neca never fails. This company is so amazing. But if you played Portal 2, it's a game I think that came out about 2 years ago. It's an old game and they're still making figures for it. This is the read up on the back of it if you would like to see that. Go ahead and pause the video if you would like. Aperture Laboratories. But these come with LEDs as well, so maybe that's why they got delayed too. But the sculpting is amazing, and I'm dying to see the articulation and every detail close up. So let's get this guy out the package. And there's Peabody out of the package. This figure is really tall. It's about a 7-inch figure, almost 8 inches tall, from just to look at it. Oh my goodness. Now I know why it took forever for them to release this. They announced it so long ago. And I think it was slated to be released in like the holiday of last year, and then it got delayed to like the early year of like around January of 2014. It got delayed again, and now finally came out here in June, the middle of 2014. So, but just every detail in this figure is absolutely amazing. Now these figures are, of course, they're collectibles. They're not meant to be played, so they're kind of delicate. I don't want to really bend the articulations too much, but this thing actually has pistons. If you look right here at his leg, that's an actual working piston. When you bend the knee, when you bend the knee, it extends, and then when you pull it up, it goes in. It's an actual piston. That's just awesome. That's just that's a nice touch right there. We have these wires right here. Wires in the inside. You can see let's see if we can get it focused. Every detail in there. His feet are all painted. He's got toe articulation. That's amazing. The side of his leg and his arm. Here's the back. Nice paint details. Got the little antenna there. Paint details on the elbow right there with that. Everything's just nicely done. I love this figure. This is, of course, you guys know me. I love video games, and Portal 2, I played the heck out of that game. I platinumed it on the PS3. That's one of my favorite games to be released. Absolutely. And I just had to get this figure. I did get the Chell figure that came out about last year. But this one, when they announced it, I just had to get it. Portal gun. Comes with a portal gun, which also lights up. Mine unfortunately came with some paint issues because, and I believe it's because of how it came out the package. If I can get it focused real quick. You see right there, the paint is kind of like scratched. It's kind of scratched like right there, so that kind of sucks. You can see the detail, how perfectly that Aperture logo came out, which is awesome. Here's a little plastic that you take off to light it up. So if you take that off, you should press this button and there it is. It is lit up. That is cool. Very, very awesome. So it comes out as like a very dark orangey color, because it's supposed to be like a fiery reddish orange color when he shoots his beam. Peabody is a fiery orangey color. So, pretty good. Nicely done by Neca. It looks nice. You just press the button again and it turns off. Now, if we pull the plastic from the back, which is in there really hard, there you go, and press this button, we should see the orange eye light up, and there it is. That is so cool. Oh my goodness. See, normally I don't like gimmicks on figures, but this is an exception though. I mean, because this is Peabody and Alice, and they light up like this, and they made it so nice. That almost looks like an arc reactor for Iron Man. I mean, they could even do that for an Iron Man. That looks awesome. Just make it blue, and it's an arc reactor. So That's perfect. If this is the gimmick, I'm all for that. The gimmicks I hate is the arm throwing action or the leg kicking, karate chopping shit, whatever. That's stupid gimmicks. This is fine because this has to do with the character and it's not meant for children either way. So it's just that just works perfectly with the gun and everything. That's just a perfect touch, and I love it. I'm so glad, and I'm glad they delayed it to make this a perfect figure, because this is the only way to get a Peabody and Atlas figure or any Portal figure at all, because Chell is also by Neca. So anyway, get to the articulation of this figure. Since I mean you guys pretty much saw all the detail on this beautiful thing. His elbow bends right here. As far as I bent it so far, about 90 degree right there, which is great. I don't want to bend it anymore. His arms go up as well, just like that. Look at that. That's nice. They do not go outward, but they only go up and down. This is a closer look at the head sculpt, or the face, or the eyeball, if you like, whatever you would like to describe that. So the same goes for his other elbow, 90 degree bend, unless you guys want to bend it more, which I'm not willing to do right now. His wrist rotates, and that's about it. It kind of moves up and down a little bit, and that's it. His thumb is articulated, which is kind of cool. That's, I guess, where you can adjust it so you can put the portal gun in there, because this is a portal gun hand. And then this side, his thumb is articulated as well. It's on a ball joint, and that's it. His other fingers are not articulated, but this wrist as well is articulated. You can hear it squeaking. He's got an ab crunch, or bend at the ab, which that's how much it goes. That's it, which is pretty good, not bad. It does not have a waist swivel. His leg is on a ball joint, and it's on those pistons, so it does not go up that much because the pistons kind of stop it like that. But they do have some range of motion. But I mean, this is not a character that is flexible. I mean, this is a robot. All he does is goes up, forward and back. That's it. He doesn't really do much. His leg, as far as I bent it, bends that much. So not really a 90 degree angle, but the pistons should allow it to bend more. I just don't want to bend it that much. His ankle goes up and down, does not rotate at all, but he does have toe articulation, which is kind of cool. Did not expect that. His other toe as well, of course, and it goes up and down there. And the same thing for the other leg. So that is it for the articulation. Also, his upper thigh area has this kind of range of motion like this that goes side to side. It's on a ball joint, so that's pretty cool. Here we have a little comparison next to Chell, the earlier of the Portal 2 releases that Neca put out about a year ago, maybe a little bit longer than that. See how Peabody is a lot taller than her, and they're both with LED lights. This was supposed to be limited edition with LED lights. Apparently they're supposed to release a second one without LED lights. That never happened, so it's not really limited edition at all. But you can see here, I kind of wish that the orange on his eye was the same orange on the gun, because the gun kind of looks reddish. That's the only gripe I have, but at the same time, that's how his gun is, like a fiery red, so that's fine, a fiery red orange type color. That's okay with me. Here they are next to each other without the LED lights. Obviously, the LED lights are only for show, just to show someone. You don't want to leave it on the entire time because it's going to kill the battery. You're going to have to put more batteries in them. Overall, this figure is absolutely, truly amazing. The best Peabody figure out there. If you do not want to include the, I think there's a company that 3A, I think they're called, that made a a big version of this. It's kind of like a Hot Toys version of it. So I believe so, and they're like $130 each. So I guess if you want to say that's the best one, but the best affordable one is this one. Only $25 for this. Pretty much a standard Marvel Legends figure. The price of one of those is what you're paying for this. And this, I mean, you're getting the a good articulation for what it is. You're not gonna pose them and agile poses at all. Pretty much just standing up. I mean, so articulation is okay, but it's all about the detail and sculpting on this figure. It looks great, and the LED lights work perfect, and it's a nice touch, and it's not a annoying gimmick at all. So go out there and get it. I highly recommend this Peabody figure if you're a Portal 2 fan. Absolutely amazing. 10 out of 10 for me. Thank you guys for watching this EvilRun94. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you would like. And you guys have a great day. Bye.